Hello everyone and welcome back into another video. Today we're back in Warframe with another weapon showcase, and this time it's the Athodai. This pistol is quite unique because it has a very cool mechanic when you kill an enemy with an headshot, and it also comes with a very interesting alt fire, which is going to be the focus of today's build. Consumes all the ammo you have left in your magazine, so I have 19 right now. It's going to consume all of those. If I were to reload, it's going to consume all 24 of them, and yeah, it's quite powerful. And that is enough introductions for now, so let's just jump into the build. Starting with the base stats, we have a fire rate of 5, which for an automatic weapon isn't exactly that high, so you have to build for this if you want to use the primary fire. Base magazine of 24. Reload time of 2 seconds, which is quite long, and it has a Riven disposition of 3, which makes a Riven quite good. I do have a very niche one over here, and it does actually have very nice stats even without a negative, so if you want a Riven, they are pretty good. Crit chance is 32%, which is really high. Critical multiplier is normal at 2x, and the status chance for the primary fire is just non-existent, so you don't want to focus on status if you're building for the primary fire. And the weapon only deals hit and puncture damage with the primary fire. Then we have the alt fire stats, and we have now a fire rate of 12 instead of 5. Magazine is the same, real time is the same, and does have a base punch through of 2, which means the beam can go through enemies. The base crit chance is 18%, which isn't great, but it's still not too bad. Critical multiplier still at 2x, and the status chance is 24%, which makes status builds viable. And additionally, the alt fire now only deals hit damage. Now for the special stat, what it does is it increases fire rate by 100% and ammo efficiency also by 100%, so you don't lose any ammo while you have overdrive active. Lasts for 8 seconds, and it does also have kind of a negative side. It doesn't work with the alt fire, so when you activate overdrive, your alt fire is not usable anymore. It's just locked, you cannot even activate it. For example, if I were to kill this enemy, now I have the buff, I am spam clicking my alt fire and nothing is happening. So yeah, you're stuck with your primary fire, which, I mean, it's really good, but the point is that, well, it's not the alt fire, which is really cool. Now moving to the actual build, this is what I went for, and it only focuses on the alt fire, although the primary fire still has very nice stats. So if you're in a pinch and you need some like single target damage, or it's an enemy that cannot be affected by many statuses like an acolyte or any other boss in Warframe, you can swap to your primary fire, and yeah, that will still deal a nice amount of damage. I'm using Prime Pistol Gambit for crit chance, Prime Target Cracker for crit damage, Frostbite and Pistol Pestilence for vial and a lot of status, Scorch for hit damage and also more status chance, Galvanized Shot for status chance, and on kill more damage depending on how many statuses are affecting the target, up to 3. Galvanized Diffusion for more multi-shot, and on kill even more multi-shot. And finally, Pistol Elementalist to increase my status damage and also my reload speed. This way our hit procs will deal a ton of damage, and also our reload speed is now only 1.2 seconds, which is much better. Then you have to use Prime Pistol Ammo Mutation because this weapon is so ammo hungry, you have no idea. And this is one of the ways to fix this. You can use any of the ammo mutation mods, but the Prime one is just the best. You can use Dispensary on your Warframe if you want to, you can use Carrier, all those things that give you ammo are nice. So yeah, just find a way to refill your ammos really fast, because this weapon will consume all of them in seconds. Finally, in my Arcane slot, I'm using Cascadia Flare to increase my damage. After applying a hit status on an enemy, it's 12% more damage for 10 seconds, stacking up to 480%. Okay, that is pretty much the build. Let's now showcase it against some enemies. And yeah, I am happy to say that this weapon with the alt fire, although it's incredibly expensive in terms of ammo, is it's pretty good. I mean, this is actually not bad. We now have more damage because we now have Galvanized Diffusion active. We have our Arcane stacked up to maximum. We also have Galvanized Shot active, so you know, that is incredible. The problem is, we run out of ammo really fast, so we have to go around and pick them up. So yeah, that might be a bit annoying, but the power of this weapon is insane, so having a little drawbacks such as ammo isn't actually that bad, and I think it makes the weapon a bit more balanced. And yeah, I mean, it does kill everyone in seconds. You can like fire it from wherever you want. The range on this thing is just insane. The 2 meters of punch through is enough to basically go through anything you want. So the weapon is just as strong. And yeah, blasting the enemies with that incredible beam is just so satisfying. So bonus points for that. If you're curious about the primary fire, it's not great because we're not building for fire rate, but the moment we gain the overdrive buff, it's actually okay. And if you can keep hitting headshot kills, the weapon is going to be fine. I mean, you can kill enemies, will deal enough damage, and of course, it's not gonna be all heavy gunners in a mission. Additionally, you cannot refresh the headshot buff, the overdrive buff, while it's active, which is a bit of a bummer. So yeah, you have to be like always hitting headshots, and you will lose the buff eventually, which is annoying. So your fire rate will take a huge hit. Yeah, I just do not exactly recommend building for the primary fire, but I mean, it's there when there's enemies like acolytes that you need to shoot. And you cannot use your alt fire because it won't be dealing the damage you're supposed to, because they can only be affected by a small amount of hit procs. Although otherwise, it's not that great. Just use the alt fire. It does look so much better, and it also deals a lot more damage. Now for the showcase, I will bring a pet this time because I do need to grab those ammo packs. Otherwise, this weapon it's not gonna work. So. Yeah, I have to bring a pet now. So yeah, I'll now leave you guys to the showcase where I test the weapon in a greener survival for 5 minutes so you can see what it's capable of in a more realistic scenario. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, remember to leave a like and subscribe for more content. Have a great rest of the day, and bye bye.
Faces fade to black as they move from the light. Am I even real? Even real? Everywhere I look, I'm starting to feel time is eating me alive, me alive. Time is eating
you are clear that you're gonna